Hey freedivers, here is a 15-minute very simple stretching routine that you can do anywhere you like, whether you are on a boat heading out to a dive site, or maybe you're getting ready for a competition, or you're about to do some training in your own backyard. Whatever you're about to do, this stretching routine targets the most important bits for freediving: the neck, the shoulders, and the breathing muscles. You can begin by coming into a comfortable cross-legged position, or if you want to do some passive ankle stretching at the same time, you can come and sit on your heels just like this. Or if you're working on your flexibility for DNF, come and sit in between the feet. This is called hero's pose in yoga. So up to you, whatever you want to do. We're going to be here for a couple of minutes. Okay, I'm choosing to just come into a comfortable cross-legged position. Cool, let's begin by stretching the neck, placing the right arm over the head. And we're not going to pull the right ear towards the shoulder. We're just adding a little bit of extra weight on top of the head. On an inhale, bring that head back up again, and we're going to switch sides. So once again, not pulling, just providing a bit of extra weight. And you might notice that if you stretch your other fingertips away from you, so walking them away over the mat, over the floor, you'll find maybe a slightly deeper stretch. Cool. From there, you're going to drop that chin to the left collarbone. And again, using that arm and then stretching the right arm diagonally behind you, and then noticing a stretch on the back of the neck. On an inhale, bring the chin to the other collarbone, right side, and then using the right arm, providing that extra weight, stretching the left arm away from you. And as we're sitting here stretching the neck, it's important to keep breathing into the belly. We're now looking at the left corner of the room, stretching the front part of the neck. On an inhale, bring the head back up. We'll do the other side, looking up at the right corner of the room. Inhale, lift the head back up again. We're going to look towards the left knee, using the left arm, left hand on top of the head. And this way, we're stretching all sides of the neck, and this is really important if we want to find relaxation in the neck for good equalization. Let's do the other side. Now looking at the right knee, using the right hand on top of the head. Inhale, lifting the head, and then clasping the hands in front of you, placing the hands on the back of the head, bringing the chin towards the chest. This is one of my favorite neck stretches, and I tend to feel it all the way down my spine. Inhale to lift the head, and now we're going to use the thumbs just underneath the chin, pressing the head back, being very gentle here. Inhale, bring the chin back down to the chest, releasing the hands. And now imagine you're using the nose to draw circles in front of you. First going in one direction, and if you feel like there's still some tension in some area of the neck, you can hang out there for a little bit longer, being very deliberate but very gentle with the movement. And then switching directions. Imagining you're drawing circles. And I carry a lot of tension in my neck, so I do these types of stretches as often as I can. And then let's bring that chin back to center. From here, let's inhale both arms up, and then exhale, twisting over to the right side. Left hand comes onto the knee, and the right hand is behind the sacrum, and we're looking over the right shoulder. Every time you inhale, you can sit up a little bit straighter, and exhale, you're going to twist a little bit deeper. On your next inhale, bring those arms back up, big stretch, and exhale, twisting over to the left side. Right hand now comes into the knee, left hand behind the sacrum, and we're looking over the left shoulder. And again, with every inhale, sitting up a little bit straighter, and exhale, twisting a little bit deeper. On your next inhale, bring those arms back up, big stretch, and exhale the arms down. If you like, you can change positions now. I'm deciding to sit on my heels. Bringing the arms in front of you, the left arm goes over the right, spinning, twisting the arms around, and see if you can touch the palms together. If not, just bring the backs of the hands together. That's okay. The action here is bringing the elbows away from you and then up. And you should feel something in between the shoulder blades. Releasing the arms, we'll do the other side. Bringing the left arm over the right, pretzeling your arms for eagle arms, and then lifting those elbows up. If you can't feel that much, you're going to try and press the elbows away from you, so meaning forwards. And then go ahead and release those arms. Shake the shoulders out a little bit. Let's do a couple of shoulder rolls, bringing the shoulders backwards, creating circles. And then changing directions, the shoulders come forwards. And we're really exploring the full range of motion here. To continue with some shoulder stretches, let's bring that right arm up, bending the elbow, placing the hand between the shoulder blades, and then see if you can grab your fingers with your other hand. I'm just going to spin around here so you can see what's happening. And what you can try and do here is press the back of the head into the tricep to keep opening that right shoulder. Go ahead and release those hands. We'll do the other side. Maybe shake it out a bit and then bring that left arm up, bending at the elbow. Hand goes between the shoulder blades, and then see if you can find those fingertips. This side may feel different from the other side. Most of us are asymmetrical. If you can't quite reach, go ahead and grab your shirt, or you can hold onto a towel. Anything's going to work here. And remember to keep breathing into the belly. Releasing those hands once again, shaking it out if you need to, and then we'll do one more shoulder stretch. So we're going to bring that right arm up, bend at the elbow. You're going to grab the elbow and then walk the right fingertips up the other arm so that we can bring the left elbow over. Go ahead and change sides, shake it out in between, lifting that left arm, bending at the elbow, grabbing the elbow with the right hand, and then walking the left fingertips up the other arm, and then stretching over to the left side. This is really the one stretch that has seriously improved my shoulder flexibility over the past year. Releasing those arms, shake it out if you need to, and then go ahead and change position. So if your ankles are getting a little bit tired, you can come into a cross-legged position or decide on something different. Clearly, I cannot choose here. I'm deciding to come into hero pose, so sitting in between the ankles. When you do, make sure your knees don't hurt. If your knees do hurt, come and sit on a block or a pillow. Meanwhile, we've brought the arms into cactus position and we're doing some seated cat-cows. So in an inhale, you're going to open the chest, the shoulders come together, shoulder blades come together, and we're looking up to the ceiling. And exhale, the elbows come together, we're rounding the spine and pulling the belly button in. Inhale, opening the chest, looking up, and exhale, rounding the spine, looking towards the belly button. A couple more of these at your own pace, working with your breath. Inhale to open the body, and exhale, making yourself round and small. And And if you're not already, you can come into a cross-legged position again. We're working our way down the body. Placing the left hand on the mat, inhale the right arm up and exhale, bending over to the left side. While you're doing this, looking up past the elbow and lifting through the right rib cage. If your left elbow touches the floor, that's cool. Just make sure that your sitting bones remain rooted to the ground. On your next inhale, go ahead and come back up. Exhale the arm down. Inhale, left arm comes up, and exhale, bending over to the right side. Looking up past the elbow. And every time you inhale, you're going to imagine you're creating more space in that left rib cage. We're creating space for the breath here. Keep rooting those sitting bones to the ground. And on your next inhale, bring that arm back up. Exhale, left arm down. We'll do the next few stretches on a breath hold. So you're going to inhale into your belly, fill the chest, and then come into an arrow position. While holding the breath, you're going to gently bend over to one side. And we're going to hold this stretch for about 10 seconds. Come back when you need to, otherwise hang in there for a few more. Coming back to center, exhale. Let's do the other side too. So inhale into the belly, fill the chest, and then we'll bend over to the other side. And again, we're going to hold for about 10 seconds. You got this. We're nearly there in 3, 2, 1, and then coming back to center. Exhale. Bring those arms back down. We're going to do some more stretches on full lungs. This time a twist. So let's begin filling the belly, filling the chest, and then gently twisting over to the right side. Left hand on the knee, right hand behind the sacrum. And we don't need to twist as far as we did in the beginning, just enough so that we feel a gentle stretch. Exhale back to center, and then we'll do the other side. Go ahead and inhale into the belly, filling the chest, and then go ahead twisting over to the left side. We're looking over the left shoulder, but being very gentle in this twist. Coming back to center, exhale. Nice work. We're nearly there. We're going to end with some hip stretching. So coming into log pose here, placing the right ankle on top of the left knee, and the right knee will be on top of the left ankle. So making sure you've figured out the alignment. If your knee doesn't quite come as low, no worries. What matters here is that you feel a stretch. If you need a little bit more, you can do what I'm doing here, which is placing the elbows over the legs for a little bit of extra weight. Go ahead and change sides. And once again, if your knee doesn't quite reach, you can put a block or a pillow in between there, or kind of just let it hang. Placing the forearms on top if you need a little bit of extra weight, and making sure that we keep the feet flexed here. I know, could have said that earlier. It's fine. Coming back up, placing the soles flat on the mat now, and then lifting the hips while we windshield wiper the knees side to side. Working with the breath here. Maybe inhaling on one side, exhaling on the other. Keep going at your own pace. We are nearly there. We're just doing one more stretch after this. So when you feel like you're done, come back into seated, and then placing the soles of the feet together for butterfly pose. Wiggling the knees up and down as if you're flapping your butterfly wings. And then if you like, you can wrap up here, or for a final passive stretch, you can bring the heels a little bit further away from you and then bring the crown of your head in the direction of your feet. Stay here for as long as you like. For now, I just want to thank you for doing this practice with me, a very short but sweet one. And it would be awesome if you subscribed to my channel. This was my very first video over here, and hopefully I'll see you next time.